With close to 2,000 stores in 79 countries worldwide, Decathlon it's the biggest dealer with physical stores worldwide. This is the newest skate, the MFS 500, and it costs 95 bucks. But is it good? That's what we're going to be talking today. Hola YouTube, my name is Ricardo Lino and I'm a wheel addict. So let me start by saying that I paid for these skates. I've been looking into Decathlon coming into the aggressive skating segment, which is those skates for skate parks and all that, and I knew they were making a boot. So I kept on looking for that, and when this one showed up, I know it's a similar boot with some different details, so I bought it. This is not the aggressive skate, this is the free skate with 4 times 80 millimeters, and I had to test it. This is a size 42-43, and I am a 270 millimeter Mondo size, meaning that on some skates I'm a size 42, some skates I'm a size 43, some skates I'm 42.5. So in terms of sizing, this felt good. The boot, it looks quite modern. I like how it looks. There's no holes. It has a slider that I don't really think it's needed, but other than that, I like the looks of it. As I said, it comes with 4 times 80 millimeters, and I think that it's going to come with these wheel size on all skate sizes. And the wheels, round profile, they say 82A hardness, but they did not feel like a 82A. They felt fast, they felt not like a cheap skate stock wheel. They felt good. They felt really good. I could slide with this, and usually when I slide with a skate at this price, the wheels start chunking and like missing pieces, and the way that they burn, you can see it, you know, it's kind of like losing pieces right away. And this one, it's burning great. It's burning like an expensive wheel. So yeah, round profile makes the wheel stable all around, especially for free skating. The wheels are good. To me, they do not feel like an 82A wheel. They feel more like an 86, 88 wheel. The bearings, I don't know which bearings come here, but again, these skates felt quite fast, and especially on this frame. This is a 4 times 80 millimeters, once again, 243 millimeter length, and it's an aluminum frame. I don't know exactly what type of an aluminum, but it did felt sturdy. Something that they changed from their previous model, I did test the MF 900 in the past. The MF 900 had a different boot, and this is the newer boot, as I just said, and this is the MF S 500. That is also an MF 500 with the previous boot. On the MF 900, the ones that I tested, they had 3 big wheels, 3 times 110 millimeter wheels, and they had these axles that they have a 2-sided axle. Basically, you have a female and a male that fixes the boot, the wheels in place. On these ones, well, these ones are simplified. You have a one-sided axle, meaning that with one tool only, you can just fix the axle to the frame. Very simple, like other skates have, but usually skates that are more expensive than this. So that's really nice. Then something that is very interesting is that they use the exact same with the same tool. You'll be able to take the sliders out, you'll be able to take the ratchet buckle. So they made it in a way that with one tool only, you'll be able to take the frame. Everything can be done with one tool. But I think it was interesting that I bought mine online. They come in a box, that it's not a skate box, just like a big cardboard box. And there was no tool. So the skates come with the brake, but at least mine didn't came with a tool. When you go to the shops, when you buy them in one of the physical stores, one thing that Decathlon does in order to cut the cost to make the skates more affordable is that their skates don't come in a skate box. They don't come in a box like most other brands do. So you go there and it's kind of like bulk. You just come out with both skates. Sometimes they come with a little rope getting them together, and that's it. The brake comes in a little rope also stuck here. That's about it. And look, it works for them. They have their own stores. They're able to control whatever stock they have. And other than not paying for the box, they're also able to carry more skates in those big boxes. So when you're filling a container, you can probably get, I don't know, maybe 20%, 30% more skates in the same container because they don't come inside a box. So also that is allowing them to make a skate more affordable. Again, $95 for these. And $95 for a skate that has an aluminum block on the boot. Usually the way that the frame's attached to the boot is with a bolt. Some skates, what they do have, they have a receptor inside the boot, and then they have the nail that goes into that receptor, fixing the frame in place. These ones, what they have is, there's a built-in block on this boot made of aluminum, and with one bolt only, you are able to fix the frames, which is cool in terms of simplicity, but also that aluminum block makes the boot a lot more stiff. And this skate actually offers really good structure. The boot, look, my foot is not extremely wide. It's also not very narrow. It's an average foot. And as a size 42.5, 43, this feels great. I can't complain about the spacing inside. It feels good. The lacing doesn't really tighten the boot a lot, to be fully honest. But you have a 45-degree ratchet buckle that it's supposed to keep your heel in place, and you have a top buckle. The top buckle doesn't really offer me a lot of confidence. It's a plastic buckle. I didn't have problems of breaking it, but at least you can take it out, because these things will break and it costs you $10 to change. I don't think they will sell these at Decathlon, so you may need to go to a skate shop to buy. So a skate that costs $95 will be on $105. Then the thing that in my opinion is the worst about this skate is the liner. I mean, the liner has one thing that is really cool, and that is the neoprene toe. A lot of other boots on the market have it, and if this is going to be a 42, 43, that needs to fit both sizes. So if you're a size 42, you're a bit smaller, this neoprene will be touching your feet, making you feel like your foot is in place. Also, if you are a size 43, this neoprene will expand and you will still you'll still feel like your foot is in place. So that is something that is used by several brands, and it's cool. The insole, it's average, it's okay, it's soft, but the biggest problem that you have with this is actually the foams used for this. This liner, it has basically no structure. And when I put my foot in, first time it felt okay-ish. It's like, yeah, I don't have any pressure points on this boot. The boot is well made. I don't have pressure points, but as the liner, as I sweat and the thick foams get slimmer and slimmer and slimmer, after 2 sessions I already start feeling that the foams were getting much slimmer, and then I will start feeling here on the sides, and I will start feeling that the boot is going to start pressing against my feet, and it's going to become uncomfortable. Also, a liner that it's this soft and not having lace loops all the way till the end, well, you don't really have a lot of structure on, you don't really have a lot of support on a skate like this. If at least they have the lace loops all the way till the end, you could lace the whole thing all the way to the top, and you will feel a bit more structure on this part of the skate. Then also something that I don't like about these is, let me try to take it out if I can. Maybe I can, maybe not. Let's see. Okay, here. So there's a shock absorber that it's about 5 millimeters. And it's not only very, very slim, but it's also soft. And the boot dips in the back. So there's like a space for this thing to go in. And when you put this, it's supposed to get like, it's not really flat, it's a little bit of a raised heel. But without this, there's a hole in the back of the boot. So when you put this on, and when you put the liner, what's going to happen is the whole thing on the bottom is so soft, but the front piece of the skate is plastic. So you feel that corner where it dips, you really feel it underneath your foot. And it's not extremely uncomfortable, but it's something that you feel like it's there. So yeah, you can change that and you can fix that. You can put another insole. But with such a liner, you'll probably want to change the liner. And when you change the liner, well, then you start looking at the liner market. I don't think Decathlon sells liners, at least that I saw, or at least not an upgrade. Maybe they sell something like this. I didn't saw it, but they don't sell upgrades that I've seen. And if you want to upgrade the liner, you can do it from something in between 50 and 200 euros, something like that. Now, if you spend 95 euros on a pair of skates, I don't think you're going to be someone spending 200 euros on a new set of liners. So let's say 50 bucks. You already spent 95 euros on a pair of skates, plus the 10 bucks on the buckle, 105, plus the liner. Now we're speaking about 155 euros. With 155 euros, you already have a couple of different options on the market. Example, I work with a company called Flying Eagle, and Flying Eagle skates have a couple of different options for that amount. And we're talking about skates that come with liners with lace loops all the way to the end. They have aluminum frames just like these. They have good wheels. They come with aluminum buckles. Yeah, and they even offer you a box and a tool. So is this a good skate that Decathlon is selling, the MFS 500? Yes, I think it's an amazing skate, and well done, Decathlon. I think it's a really good skate. It is not perfect, but I also think there's no perfect skates out there. So at the end of the day, if you're about to buy it because this is the only store that you have in town, or you really like it, or if you don't have money for more, go for it. You're going to be well served. You know that you can upgrade it in the future by changing the liners, by changing the buckles, changing the shock absorbers, and this is it. Now, I would like to tell you that I would love if you would subscribe to this channel. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Let me know, leave me a thumbs up. And if there was something that I didn't speak in this video, but you still have any doubts about these skates or any other skates or anything else that I've done on one of my videos, let me know in the comments. And if there's something that I didn't like, let me know also in the comments, and I can try to change it for a next one. And with that being said, I will try to finish this video the same way as I always do, and that is by reminding you to never forget why we all started skating, and that it's because it's fun. And if you haven't started yet, you should know that you should start because it's fun. Cheers, and see you soon.